Have you ever wondered why some men never realize a woman likes them until it's too late? Here's the surprising truth. Most women don't confess their feelings directly. Instead, they reveal them through small behaviors that almost every man ignores. And the saddest part? Many great relationships never begin because these signals are misunderstood. Today, you're going to discover the three strongest signs that often appear when a woman genuinely wants to be closer to you. Stay until the end because the third sign is the one most men completely miss, even though it's usually the clearest indication of all. Let's begin. Have you noticed how attraction often starts quietly? A woman rarely wakes up one morning and suddenly tells someone she likes him. Human psychology works differently. Emotions grow through comfort, curiosity, and trust. That's why the first signs are almost invisible. Sign number 1, she creates reasons to stay connected. When someone enjoys your presence, distance starts to feel uncomfortable. You'll notice she doesn't allow conversations to end naturally. Instead, she keeps adding one more question, one more story, one more reason to continue talking. Even when the discussion is over, she'll send something random later. A funny meme, a photo, a simple, "How was your day?" None of these messages look romantic by themselves, but together they reveal something much deeper. She's trying to become part of your everyday life. Psychologists often describe this as emotional investment. People naturally spend time and energy on what matters to them. When a woman consistently creates opportunities to stay connected, she's often saying something without using those exact words. I enjoy talking to you. I miss your attention. I want to know you better. Here's what many men get wrong. They think she's just being friendly. Sometimes that's true, but friendship usually doesn't require constant effort. Interest does. If she's always finding new reasons to continue the connection, pay attention. That behavior rarely happens by accident. Now here's where things become even more interesting. Because attraction doesn't stop with communication, it begins changing behavior. Sign number 2, she becomes curious about your world. Think about this. When you truly care about someone, don't you naturally want to know more about them? The same psychology applies here. A woman who's interested doesn't only ask surface-level questions. She starts exploring who you really are. She wants to know your childhood, your dreams, your goals, your hobbies, your family, your favorite memories. She remembers details most people forget. Weeks later, she'll ask, "So, how did that interview go?" Or, "Did your brother finally move into his new apartment?" Most people don't remember details unless they're emotionally invested. Memory follows emotion. The more someone matters, the easier it becomes to remember everything about them. This curiosity isn't forced. It feels natural. She listens carefully because your answers genuinely matter to her. Notice something important. She's not interviewing you. She's trying to understand you. That's a huge difference. When someone wants to become part of your future, they first become interested in your past. We've reached the most powerful sign. Ironically, it's also the one that confuses men the most. Sign number 3. She slowly lets her guard down. This isn't about flirting, it's about trust. At first, everyone protects themselves, especially around someone they might like. But as emotional comfort grows, walls begin to disappear. She starts sharing personal thoughts, her fears, her embarrassing moments, things she doesn't tell everyone. She laughs more naturally. She becomes relaxed. She stops trying to look perfect. Why? Because emotional safety creates authenticity. When someone feels emotionally secure, they no longer feel the need to impress. Instead, they simply become themselves. This is one of the strongest indicators of genuine emotional attraction. She's allowing you to see the real version of her, not the version everyone else sees. That's incredibly meaningful, because vulnerability is expensive. People only invest it where they feel safe. But here's something even more fascinating. None of these signs guarantee attraction on their own. One sign? Maybe coincidence. Two signs? worth noticing. But when all three appear consistently, the probability changes dramatically. She keeps conversations alive. She becomes deeply curious about your life. She gradually opens up emotionally. Together, these behaviors often reveal much more than words ever could. However, there's one mistake many men make after noticing these signs. They immediately assume she definitely wants a relationship. Not necessarily. Psychology teaches us something important. Interest grows best without pressure. Instead of rushing, continue building trust. Stay confident. Be respectful. Listen carefully. Show genuine interest in her as well. Healthy attraction develops through mutual comfort, not assumptions. Ironically, the men who remain calm and emotionally secure are often the ones who become even more attractive. Confidence isn't loud, it's patient. Before we finish, remember this simple idea. People reveal their feelings through consistency. Not through one compliment, not through one smile, not through one message, but through repeated patterns over time. If a woman consistently creates opportunities to talk, shows real curiosity about your life, and gradually trusts you with her authentic self, those are signals worth paying attention to. Sometimes, the loudest feelings are expressed in the quietest actions, and the people who notice those quiet actions rarely miss the opportunities life places in front of them. If you enjoyed this video and learned something valuable, don't forget to like, subscribe, and let us know in the comments. Which of these 3 signs surprised you the most? Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.